My fellow Coca-Cola executives, I'd like to take this opportunity to reopen, yet again, the issue that our name is holding us back. We've experienced very little growth over the past couple of years. We've hit a wall domestically. I don't think we can get more Americans to drink more Coke. Our only growth, and it's not much, is coming from international markets. It's clear that we can't reformulate our soda to be more palate-pleasing. We tried that when Pepsi was eating our lunch, making huge inroads into our market share with their Pepsi Taste Challenge. When we launched the now infamous reformulated new Coke flavor in response, the outcry far exceeded anything we expected. So it's clear that our loyal customers like our taste now, or at least don't want the taste changed. But our problem is that our current customers keep getting older, and we're not attracting enough Gen Yers to replace them. We aren't appealing to them the way Pepsi does. If we don't change our name now to something more hip, youthful, and effervescent, we're doomed to ever-eroding market share, and eventually this venerable 100-year-old company will simply go out of business. Our name is horrible anyway. Coca-Cola? Seriously? The Coca part of our name comes from cocaine. We used to actually have a few milligrams in each serving, but that was done away with in 1903. After more than 100 years of no longer having cocaine in the product, it's time to drop the Coca part of our name. Let's get serious here. There's no one still alive today who is still expecting to get a kick of cocaine when they purchase a Coke. And then there's the cola part of our name. What's that all about? There's nothing all that great about the cola bean that this part of our name comes from. It's bitter, and it provides the caffeine in our product. We don't want to remind people that our taste is more bitter than Pepsi. And most Americans are trying to cut back on caffeine as evidenced by the success of caffeine-free Coca-Cola. I mean, how much sense does that make? Caffeine-free followed by the ingredient which provides the caffeine? May as well develop a new drink called milk-free milk. How about water-free water? It's time to change this albatross of a name we are saddled with. And I have a proposal that I know will be a huge hit and break down the barriers to increasing sales: Thick Pepsi. Think about it. Pepsi has been gaining market share at our expense for the last 30 years, and a big part of the reason was the Pepsi taste tests that proved Pepsi tastes better. We tried to change our formula to something that tasted even better than Pepsi, and it completely backfired. Our taste is a slightly darker, slightly richer, or in other words, a thicker version of Pepsi. So why not just come out and tell the truth right in the name? A lot of people can't even tell the difference between us and Pepsi. I'm sick and tired of explaining the Coke-Pepsi difference to people who don't know and don't care. It's even gotten to the point where, when people ask me what's the difference between Coke and Pepsi, I start by saying, well, we're a thicker version of Pepsi. Do you see? I'm going to describe it as a Pepsi anyway, that's what everyone understands. So let's just call a spade and rename ourselves Thick Pepsi. I hope we can bring this issue up at our next executive management meeting and put it to a vote as soon as possible.